Well, we have this raccoon that keeps getting into our garbage. It's very frustrating. See all that? Now I gotta go and pick it up. Cookie barks at everybody. That's one problem with him. I wish I could teach him not to be barking at everybody that walks by. A lot of people biking tonight because it's really pretty out and it's not too hot. There's a hurricane coming up, but I think it's going to miss Florida. It looks like it's to the east of us. We're looking at our house, and that banana tree that we planted, it's supposed to be a dwarf, but I guess we didn't look to see how big dwarf banana trees grow, but I think bigger than we thought. I told Rick to transplant it, but he's afraid it's going to mess up, you know, the bananas growing. But I don't even know if it'll grow that soon. No matter if we rent or sell this house, I'd like to get it all ready to go. Like I said, we've got a couple of estimates for the roof. I can't even get somebody to come out to give us an official estimate for like 2 weeks. That shows you how busy it is down here. And this is not even peak season. October, November is when the northerners start coming down and it gets really crowded down here. I'm glad I'm doing that now, actually, so it kind of worked out. We have a couple of people who are interested in the vehicle. They said they will come out to look at it, but we'll see. People cancel, and sometimes they don't even call it the cancel. But we lowered the price to $5,500. It's in very good condition. It's got 4 new brakes. The only thing, if I have to say anything, is we have this rust spot right here, which can easily be fixed. The thing about selling on Craigslist that you have to watch out for are scam artists. We had one person who said they were interested in the truck, and they do it like very slowly, like so it's not, so you wouldn't know they're scam artists right off the bat, but I smell them a mile away. I've sold things online since the beginning of the internet, when the internet started, and when I got on about 1994, 95. Yeah, the internet was before that, but that's when I got on. As soon as Craigslist, I don't know what year they started, I sold stuff on there once in a while. Definitely when we moved about 7 years ago from Ohio to Florida, I used Craigslist, and I had no problems up in Ohio. But down here, you try to sell something, you get all kinds of weird emails. So I don't know if it's because of where we're living or the times have changed in 7 years. I got an email from one person saying, yeah, I'm interested. Then it was like, do you have the history report of the car? I'm like, no, but you can get it online if you want. You could purchase it. I think it's like $29.95 or something like that. Then they send me another email saying, oh, we'd love to see it, but we want you to buy it and click here, because it's cheaper to get this report, and then I'll pay you back if I buy the car, and if I don't, you could use it for the next customer. Right there and then I knew that, you know, they were definitely scam artists, but even in the first email, the way they were writing, it was a little suspicious, so I wasn't, you know, counting on them to come to see the car in the first place. And, you know, and they went on like, well, I can go here or there. I'm like, just go ahead and go where you gotta go, because I'm not getting it. I totally understand. People want a history report. They could purchase it or buy it from somewhere else. I'm in no rush to sell the car. I'm not going anywhere right away. I know it's a good car. In the worst case scenario, I'll be trading it in anyway, so it's not a big deal for me if I sell it or not. But you just get pushing. And after I said that, you know, in a nice way, go and get your best deal and good luck and have a nice day. And she writes back and like pushing me now that I need to click on this link. I'm sure to get my credit card information more than selling anything. So I'm gonna have to block the person. I'm not even responding to it because now it's being aggressive. Weird. Our banana tree, it was much smaller. If you remember Rick planting it, it was just like half the size. But I swear it keeps growing a new leaf like every few days. Look at that, the middle, and it just, so I don't know how big dwarf banana trees grow, but I have a feeling it's gonna be like up to there. And it's going to be blocking our entrance, which is bad feng shui, if you folks know anything about feng shui. But feng shui or not, it's just not good when people are running into things trying to get into your front door. So if I want to sell it or rent it, that won't look good. So it needs to be transplanted. Can't transplant it here because we have a septic tank, and this is the like bed, leach bed. I think it goes all the way through. So all I have is this little bit of area, and that's not even good because sometimes the trucks have to come in to empty out the septic tank. I don't know if we could put it like here And our property technically ends around those poles, because this belongs to my neighbor, even though they wouldn't mind having the banana tree on their property. They're really nice folks. I'll ask them if they're interested. Maybe we could put it closer to on their property. I'll ask and see what they think. That's if I can even get Rick to replant it or find the time to replant it. I forgot to mention too, from now on Craigslist, when I sell something or if someone's interested in what I have to offer, Northport Police Department now has a little spot where people can handle their trades on Craigslist. If they want to sell something, they can meet there where it's safe and there's cameras everywhere. And so if there's somebody up to no good, at least they'll be up on camera, video camera. Like I said, back in Ohio, I had no problems. People showed up when they said they would. They bought it, they paid cash, and they left, and that was the end of it. That was 7 years ago. You know, it's on the news all the time. People are like getting robbed for a phone, beaten, just crazy things. From now on, we're just going to meet up at the police department to handle any sales on Craigslist. As far as furniture, I might just take my furniture down to the consignment store. Consignment store I'm taking my stuff to now, they handle all types of things, but I don't want to drag my furniture all the way down to Port Charlotte. There's a couple that just do furniture in town, so I think maybe I'll just take it there. I'll make a little less, but that's okay. Just the hassle of trying to meet up with people, and now I'm just worried about people coming to my house. It's just really inconvenient because people are just you know, saying they're interested and then they don't show up, or they don't even email or text to say, hey, we're not coming, or we're gonna be like 3 hours late. So I don't want to deal with that anymore. I'm too tired.